Hi everyone and welcome to another Quick Card Tuesday. Today I'm going to be working on another fun Halloween card. It's one of my favorite holidays, so I want to be able to share some really fun ideas with you. This card is also going to include a sneak peek, so stay tuned for more info on that later this month. So the card that I'm going to be using is going to include a cut from this cartridge. This is the Cricut Mini Monsters cartridge, and again I'm going to be using the tree image that's located on page 73. So the one I used was tree 2, and I cut that at 3.5 inches. So let me move this to the side and show you how I did this. My card base is going to be 4.25 by 11. So all we're going to do is we're going to cut a piece of white cardstock in half and then score it. So again, it's going to be another top fold card. I tend to like those a lot lately, so I've been doing a bunch of those types of cards. So here we go. So this is what our card base is going to look like, and it's just going to open up like this. The next thing we're going to put is a piece of really bright orange paper, and this one is cut at 3.75 by 4.75, and we're just going to go ahead and adhere this with some of our Hallmark tape runner. Works really well to put together these types of cards. I'm not going to adhere all the way in the center. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it a little bit higher to the top so that there's a bit of wider space on the bottom. So as you see, this is a little bit shorter than this bottom. Then the next thing we did was we took a piece of black cardstock, and this one is cut at 3.25 by 4.25, and this is just going to layer on top of here. Again, we're just using our Hallmark tape runner for this. And we'll layer this right here. Again, putting it a little bit closer to the top than the bottom so that there's a little bit more orange showing on the bottom. Then for the next detail, we're going to go ahead and use our scary fence punch. Let me just go grab another punch really quickly here so I can show you how to make another fun embellishment. Okay, so for the scary fence punch, we're just going to grab a scrap of paper and we're going to punch this out. I'm using basil paper, so it tends to be a little thicker than your regular paper. Sometimes they're a little harder to punch through on punches because paper punches are pretty much made for that, just to cut paper. So there we go. Here goes our scary fence. And then I'm just going to go ahead and trim it with my paper trimmer so that it only has a little bit of edge on the bottom. So like that. And let's just clean our paper to the side. And now this is just going to go right on here like this. So let me just trim this off a little bit. Make sure that this is cut at 4.25 as well. Oops, not 4.25. I believe it's 3.25. Let's just make sure. Yep, it's 3.25. So I'll use, for this, I'm going to go ahead and use my Hallmark craft glue and just put a little bit of adhesive on the bottom, like that. And just put it here. And then with my scissor, I'll just cut off the excess. Like that. So now we have this really clean border on the bottom. The next thing we'll do is we'll take our tree, which again was cut at 3.5, and we'll put some adhesive on it. Again, I'm going to use craft glue for this. I like the way that it dries really quick, but I also tend to use acid-free glue for this, or my tape runner. Whatever you choose to use will work perfect. This is just what I choose to use for this particular project. And then we're just going to tuck our little tree behind this fence like this. Just put it down, and you see how I left a little bit of the white overhanging over the orange. Then the next thing I did, I took a piece of scrap white paper and just take a circle punch. And this is, I believe, a 1-inch circle punch actually. Let's just measure it. It's a 1.5-inch circle punch. And we're gonna put this here, and that's gonna look like it's a full moon. So there we go. Actually, let's let it overhang over the orange. So it'll look something like that. And then we'll grab another piece of scrap paper, and we're gonna put something fun in here. I have a punch. It's in the shape of a bat. So we'll go ahead and punch out a bat. Really quick embellishment. Again, just a little bit of the craft glue on the back. And we'll put our bat in the moon like this, just kind of offset. Okay, so now we're almost done. The next thing I did was I took one of the fun sentiments, and this one says, "Have a beautiful day." And I cut this one out in in white. So now we're just gonna go ahead and cut the edges so it looks like kind of the ends of a ribbon, like that. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and put some tape runner on this as well. And we'll grab a piece of black cardstock, and we're going to mount it on top of here, because the black is just going to allow the white paper to pop out a little bit more. And then again, we'll just take our Westcott scissors and we'll trim this so that it matches. So you see now it looks like this, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so there we go. And then again, we'll take our tape runner and put some adhesive on the back, and then just layer this right on the bottom here in between the white and the orange, so it's just centered right there. And then one last thing we'll do, we'll go ahead and take one of our black acid-free pens, and we'll do some quick stitching around the border just to fill in the white space. This will also allow the tree to pop out a little bit more. I kept this card really traditional with the colors. I just wanted it to be black, white, and orange. So adding these fun little details makes the card just a little bit more fun. Okay, and then we'll just do it along the side and then on the top. So just a really fun and quick card to make for Halloween. And this is one of those cards that would be really fun to mass produce. Just really quick and easy to do. Okay, so we're almost done with this. Okay, so now I'm done doing the stitching. So here we go. A really fun card for Halloween. I actually have another one that I can show you as well. Two different kinds of bats. You can either use stickers or use a punch, whatever you like. Add as much or as little embellishment as you like as well. Just have fun with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick card, and I can't wait to share new ideas with you really soon. Thanks for watching.